Hey, what's up guys and gals? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for coming in, and today we're going to be talking about the meta level of Elden Ring for PvP. So, over the last couple of weeks, about 20 or 30 people have texted me and said, "Hey Bath, what's the meta level for Elden Ring?" And I told them all the same thing, and I'm going to tell you the same thing right now before we go any farther. I don't know. The game is only 2 weeks old and we need a little bit more time to figure that out. Now, having said that, there are a couple of things that I want to talk about. First of all, last week, some people texted me and they said, "What should I stop at to be safe?" So I said stop at 90 for two reasons. So first reason is because it's going to be a minimum of 90. But I think at this point it's pretty safe to say the meta level is above 90. Because I don't know if you guys know, but at soul level 90, rune level 90, with a plus 25 weapon, which is the max weapon upgrade for Elden Ring, some attacks and some weapon arts are going to one-shot people. So I think it's pretty safe to say it's not 90. The other reason why I told people 90 last week is because there is a soul level 90 PvP tournament at the end of this month. It's the 4th weekend, so that was another reason. But moving forward, I think going into Elden Ring, I said my prediction was going to be 120 to 135 was going to be the meta level. So now we've seen these soft caps. We've seen Vigor has a soft cap of 60, Strength and Dex have 80. With all these like massive soft caps, it's really hard to tell. I wouldn't be surprised if the meta level was 135 to like 150, so people could take advantage of this stuff. Keep in mind there is a spell in the game that costs 70 int to use. There's a dexterity weapon that's like 56 int dex to use. I think it's pretty apparent that they knew that people were going to play this game for a really long time, so it was going to take time to go through, and people might be a higher level than they would normally going through a Souls game. So with all the Souls games, traditionally people finish soul level 70 to 90. So that's why in Dark Souls 3 we had organic invasions at soul level 90 in Ringed City and some other areas like this. But in Elden Ring, there's probably going to be a meta or organic invasions around meta, whatever that is, so above 125. So that's going to be interesting. They probably designed the game this way because they knew people were going to be playing it a long time and they wanted to give people good returns on the points that they were spending in the game. And we haven't even talked about New Game Plus yet and like what happens there. So that's probably another reason why they made the soft caps higher, and then the, what is it, like 700 max level for the game, something like that. So at this point, we don't know what the meta level is for PvP for Elden Ring. It's going to take a little bit more time to figure that out. There are fight clubs and some duels and some stuff like that people are doing and playing with their friends and trying to figure this stuff out as best as we can with the limitations on how many phantoms that we can get, which we talked about that in another video. But I think I've used up enough of your guys' time. Why don't you leave a comment? Let me know what you think. What do you think the meta level should be for Elden Ring? How do you feel? What does it seem like to you? What are your impressions? What are you at right now? What's your weapon upgrade? How's your duels, your PvP? Like, how's everything going for you? Let us know. I love you guys. Thanks a lot. I'll see you next time.